Welcome to match week 18 of the Premier League, the last one of 2019, with Aguero back in action for champions Man City, who play against a barrier named Crystal Palace. After 17 minutes, Wilfred Zaha sets up James McArthur and the Scotsman puts it past Claudio Bravo. Kevin De Bruyne is unable to find the target before the break, and City also missed their only chance of the second half. So another defeat is coming, but Palace even managed to double the score with Jordan Ayew's 5th goal of the season. A disgraceful end of the year for Man City. But also leaders Liverpool get a tough game away at Wolverhampton. After 21 minutes, Diogo Jota finds the space for a 1-2 with Pedro Neto, and the little Portuguese puts the ball in the back of the net to give Wolves the lead and a virtual third win in a row. Liverpool waste a free kick and struggle to create clear chances, and Gini Wijnaldum is even sent off on top of that. Pedro Neto is close but cannot find the net, and after Adama Traore comes on, also the Spaniard fails to score. 3 minutes left and Liverpool push forward and get rewarded a goal when Mo Salah reacts the quickest to a loose ball. And Wolves are lucky to keep a point in the end, 1-1 at the Molineux. Arsenal are in Mikel Arteta's hands now and beat Burnley thanks to Alexandre Lacazette, who bags number 8 of the season and comes very close to number 9 as well. Shkodran Mustafi may have played his last game at Arsenal. Also, Chelsea have a tough opponent in a do-or-die game, Leicester City. A win puts the Blues 1 point behind Liverpool, but a loss puts the Foxes 1 point behind Chelsea and Man City. And Leicester, who are playing with a reserve squad, profit from a scrap in the Chelsea box via Damari Gray. Willian is the best Chelsea player but cannot get a goal, and a clear hand ball is overlooked by the referee. This should have been a penalty kick. The chances keep coming in the first half with a corner kick that hits the bar. Kante's cross finds Tammy Abraham, who gets denied, and also Willian's cross finds Abraham, but it remains 1-0 for the Foxes. Sheffield United make light work of Newcastle, with Robinson making it 1-0 for the visitors. Jethro Willems has a go for Newcastle, but once again it's not the Magpies' lucky day. Mohamed Bezic 2-0. And substitute Dwight Gale fails to score for the Geordies, who stay in bottom place. Everton battle Tottenham for 7th place and to keep track of Sheffield. New Everton manager Carlo Ancelotti switches to a 3-5-2 formation and sees his prodigy Moise Kean force Juan Foyt into an own goal. Spurs are bad in defense today, and Richarlison profits from it. 2-0 for the Toffees, 7 goals for the Brazilian, and no points for Jose Mourinho at Goodison Park, 2-0. Southampton play one of their best matches of the season away at Aston Villa, and Shea Adams gives them 3 points, because only Wesley is able to get a shot on goal for the home team in an extremely disappointing and extremely frustrating evening. Both Norwich and Man United could join Everton and Southampton in 7th place, but a Grant Hanley foul earns him a red card and awards Man United a penalty kick. Marcus Rashford steps up, and how about this for a penalty? Rashford's 4th goal decides the game because De Gea keeps a clean sheet. West Ham get away from the relegation zone with a strong performance against Watford. Sebastien Haller scores twice in 15 minutes, and only Troy Deeney is dangerous for the Hornets. Lukas Fabianski is back from injury and makes 2 important saves, but all the attention goes to Haller, who gets his 10th goal and is the new top goal scorer of the Premier League. Troy Deeney pulls one back in a lost battle, but he cannot stop Carlos Sanchez from ending the game with 4 against 1. Good stuff from West Ham. And finally, Bournemouth and Brighton play a South Coast derby. No luck for Brighton, and a lot of luck for Dominic Solanke, who scores for the Cherries. They need to be on their toes to keep out the equalizer, but Aaron Ramsdale makes a fine stop and sees his team get on level points with the Seagulls. 20 points now for Bournemouth. See you next week. Peace.